Welcome to the nominees for the Scuffed Game Awards 2024. In this video, we'll be covering mostly the RPG nominees. There are, of course, other categories that have been nominated for this show, including, of course, MMORPGs and content creators. I will link to both of those videos at the end because they are on the MMORPG channel, and that's where you'll be able to find those nominees. But these are all of your RPG nominees for the Scuffed Game Awards 2024. Now, I did try to reach out to my co-host to see if they would actually help me nominate this, but then I remembered that he kind of just stopped streaming this year, so I guess it's on me at the moment. And Steve, I'll reach out to Steve.
Hello? Hello? Do you forget about me?
Your nominee for the Indie RPG of the Year, which was a deceptively hard category because when you try and describe what is indie, it actually gets you get into the weeds a little bit. So I apologize if some of these were not, but I did try and like focus on just who voted, and this is 100% fan voted. Your Indie RPG nominees of the year are Dungeons of Hinterberg, Enshrouded, Hades 2, and Palworld. These next couple awards, the Legacy RPG Awards, they're tough because it's a huge swath of games that you're competing against. And really, you get to see that in the nominations. There were several games that had 1 or 2 nominations, but these games are the ones that got a little bit more love than some of the other ones. Your nominees for the Legacy RPG of the 80s and 90s, the boomer RPGs, like me, I guess. Yeah. Well, these are them. Baldur's Gate, the first one. Diablo, the first one. Final Fantasy VII, technically the first one. And Planescape Torment. Your Legacy RPG of the year for the 2000s and 2010s are The Witcher 3, Dragon Age Origins, Deus Ex, and Diablo 2. Your nominees for the Legacy RPG of the year's 2020s, which I guess is essentially 4 years at this point, are Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Elden Ring, and Sea of Stars. The nominees for your most anticipated RPG are Elder Scrolls 6, Fable, Monster Hunter Wilds, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and Avowed. And the penultimate award, the one that everyone is probably really excited about, is the RPG of the Year. These are your nominees for RPGs that released in 2024. Black Myth Wukong, Dragon Age The Veilguard, Dragon's Dogma 2, Enshrouded, Metaphor Refantasio, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And then finally, the most open-ended award of the night, the Game of the Year award. Well, this could be basically anything. It could be an RPG, it could be an MMORPG, it could be something else. The main qualifiers to this are if it's a single player game, it needs to have released this year, and if it's an MMORPG, it needs to be active this year. And these are your nominees for Game of the Year. Black Myth Wukong, Dragon Age The Veilguard, Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Helldivers 2, Metaphor Refantasio, Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2. As a reminder that this is all 100% fan voted, so please make sure that your voice is heard in these award shows, and just remember that the entire award show purpose of this, the Scuffed Game Award purpose, is basically just to celebrate games. That's all it is. Celebrate games and celebrate you and your choices in those games. Those are your nominees for the RPGs. Please go check out the nominees for the content creators right here and the nominees for MMORPGs right there. But most importantly, make sure you vote because you want your favorite to win. Thank you so much. Appreciate you very much for watching. Look forward to seeing you on December 7th for the Scuffed Game Awards.